because I used to have babysitters, these 14-year-old kids, yeah. You know when you're like, and yeah, these 14-year-olds, yeah. And I was like, I don't know, 6, 7. And they would make me watch Freddy Krueger, like as a kid. And they would laugh when I get scared. So then I would wake up. I wouldn't want to go toilet as a kid because I thought Freddy was out there. Do you know what I'm saying? So Freddy was terrorizing me, so I got to give it to Freddy. You know what I'm saying? You know Jason like that.
Was the goal always to become a crossover star, being a big star in America? Was that the goal for you, or would you have been perfectly content if you were continuing to just be successful and grind and be a big deal over in Britain?
I mean, you just want to grow as a performer, as a craftsperson, as an artist. You just want to grow, and you're always going to want to reach more people. So then with that, it's gonna ending up in America. You know what I'm saying? You can see that in the Idrises, and you can see that in the Benedict Cumberbatches. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and the Jude Laws. It's like, it's gonna just grow because America is just the world stage at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? In terms of the industry. So it wasn't like, oh, this is my goal, I want to get to here. I never saw it like that. I just was doing it and enjoying doing it, and I want to challenge myself. I want to keep growing and keep growing what I can do. And so I just grew, and I ended up here.
Now, I know you said earlier that you don't debate anymore. Well, you're gonna have to put that out the window because I'm about to make you debate. All right. So I play a game with all my guests on the podcast. It's called This or That. I'm gonna give you 2 choices, Daniel, and you gotta pick one. Keyword is gotta pick one. Okay. You understand this? All right. So all that I'll debate, yeah, that shit's going out the window because you just you're gonna be put on the spot.
That's not a debate, though. That's not a debate. That's a decision. I like that.
Okay, you're right.
But it's saying that debates is like, oh, I think this, and I just think this. How about that?
Okay, all right.
Like,
you're right. Way to correct me. Way to get me together.
That's even correcting.
Yes, you're right. This is a decision that you have to make. Yeah. So the first decision you have to make: Infinity War or Endgame.
I'm gonna be this.
What?
Infinity War.
Infinity War. Okay. I have that debate with people all the time. I go back and forth, so it's like, whatever. But it's hard. Endgame. Robert Downey Jr. is tough. So I hear you. In terms of their portrayals, since you have just played a noteworthy historical figure, Will Smith's Ali or Malcolm X Denzel. Denzel's Malcolm X, rather.
Come on, bro. It's Denzel. That's not even a comparison. I'm going to remove the comparison. But see, okay. Denzel Washington. Yeah? I can tell you something. I did the craziest thing, yeah. I started watching films like about this area and this arena before I was starting to shoot every night. And then I was like, yo, let me leave Malcolm X. So I watched Malcolm X. The night before we first day, I was watching it, and I'm so stubborn, yeah, where like I don't give up. I will watch the whole thing. But all I was watching, I was just like, I can't act. I just can't act. This guy's the best. I was watching it, I was like, this guy's the best. Like, I was in my head so deeply on the first day because I was just like, I just watched the best performance ever. So that, like, Denzel Washington and Malcolm X, I just feel was the best performance ever. Like, I can't.
Just hands down. Don't at me. Don't debate me. That's what it is.
It's like what he did. Like someone said, Chiwetel Ejiofor. Apparently, my friend said Chiwetel Ejiofor said like every scene Denzel Washington does is iconic. Like in that, like every look he does is iconic. Like he is not a game. Like you can't compare other actors. That guy, he's not a game. So I can't even be in a space of comparison when it comes to Denzel Washington.
I feel you. And you know what? All that being said, we were both talking about how we saw One Night in Miami. I can't remember his name, but the young actor who played Malcolm X in that was fantastic.
Yeah, Kingsley Benedict. He's from my area. Yeah, he's amazing. Incredible actor. He really, it is, and it's like I said, it's a really hard thing to follow up. Do you know what I'm saying? And like he just did it with such class and grace and effortlessly. I thought it was an incredible performance. Yeah, I love Kingsley. He's a cool guy.
Yeah. He was terrific. So since you're into horror films, Freddy or Jason?
Freddy. Freddy's my guy.
More terrifying.
You know what it is though? You know why? It's like it's triggering. because I used to have babysitters, these 14-year-old kids, yeah. You know when you're like, and these 14-year-olds, yeah. And I was like, I don't know, 6, 7. And they would make me watch Freddy Krueger, like as a kid. And they would laugh when I get scared. So then I would wake up. I wouldn't want to go toilet as a kid because I thought Freddy was out there. Do you know what I'm saying? So Freddy was terrorizing me, so I got to give it to Freddy. You know what I'm saying? You know Jason like that. So I know Freddy though. I know Freddy.
And since you brought up these two rappers as two of your favorites, Jay-Z and Nas, Reasonable Doubt or Illmatic? Don't give me that look.
I can't do that. I can't. That's deep for me. That's deep for me. I would have to re-listen to it now and feel how I'm like now, and I'll tell you how I feel now. I can't say it. I can't give you that. I can't. That means no, I can't. And I appreciate. I know what you're saying. I know you're looking at me going, this guy is dodging this. But I said 3 of them. I did say 3 of them that I committed to the. But this one, you gotta let me just live on this one.
Gotta give you a pass.
You gotta give me a pass. One pass.
I'm gonna give you one pass, but this next one you don't get a pass. All right. So you will be judged forever on this next one. No, I'm kidding. You won't be. But since you love Nando's, I hope that while you have been in the States, you have had a chance to enjoy some Popeyes. Yeah. Okay. Nando's or Popeyes?
Nando's.
Oh, but you can't.
Popeyes. No, big is what Popeyes is. I can only speak from my experience of Popeyes. Yeah.
Okay.
And I heard it's different in different states. Yeah.
Well, it's different in different. Like you can, if it's 10 Popeyes in the city, they all 10 might be different.
Yeah. So I think I went to a couple of them and they were dry. The chicken was dry. So I can't stand by dry chicken. I can't stand by that.
No.
That's what I'm saying. I can't go Popeyes. I gotta go Nando's.
Okay. Because Nando's is never dry when you go there.
No, it's clean. It's moist. It's nourished.
Look, just a pro tip is that when you're in LA, go to the Popeyes in Inglewood. It's never dry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm actually going to do that in like next 2 weeks. I actually will do that.
And have you had a Popeyes chicken sandwich?
No, I've never had that.
I'm gonna need you to correct. Listen. I'm trying to get you all the way together here. I'm gonna need you to get on this chicken sandwich. Okay. The spicy one. All right.
It's done.
All right.
It's done. I'm gonna do. I'm involved. I just need guidance. That's all I ask for you, man. I just need guidance. You say when, I say when. Cool, when.
I love it. You're coachable. That's why you're a great actor.
Say when.
Yeah. Well, listen, Daniel, thank you so much for spending this time with me. The movie is really, really remarkable. So many people, I think, are going to not just love it, but this is going to be one of those things that we'll be talking about all year. Your performance is truly phenomenal. It is at times where I'm listening to you. I know you're not Fred Hampton, but I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm literally watching Fred Hampton. So it was an amazing performance. And also, I hate that I blanked on her name, but the young lady who is your co-host and love it.
She's incredible.
She was phenomenal. Like, she was really great. Everybody was. So I feel like I'm just fawning over the entire cast because everybody was so.
Everyone's amazing. That's what was so incredible about this. It's just like everyone. You look left or right, whether it's Ashton, whether it's Caleb, whether it's Daryl Britt Gibson, it was Algie Smith, it was just Jesse. It's like everyone. Lakeith. It's like it was just stacked. You know what I mean? Jermaine Fowler. There's some people that come from one day. Lil Rel, they come from one day. Kill it. Do you know what I'm saying? And so it was a blessing. It's just a blessing. That's what I'm trying to say. It's bigger than all of us. Do you know what I mean? It's like stars aligned. So I feel very privileged to be a part of this cast.